Hi Aries, welcome to your September 2020 tarot reading. My name is Tay and I'll be doing your reading today. We're going to start off with the beginning, middle, and end of your September, and at the very end we're going to see what your oracle message is for this month so you have a better understanding and conclusion of what this whole reading was trying to tell you based on the events that will be happening throughout your month, okay? So we're going to start off with the beginning. We're going to start with your focus. So your focus this month, Aries, is Pisces, okay? So you may have a Pisces around you, or there may be, some significant parts in your chart that has to deal with the house that Pisces rules within your specific natal chart, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this is all about while I shuffle. I wasn't getting much, any messages when I pulled your card, so I'm just going to leave it there. But let's go ahead and see what's happening for the beginning of your September. The beginning of your September is the 1st through the 10th, okay? So let's see what's happening for Aries. All right, so we got 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Wands, okay? First thing I'm noticing is the transition from thoughts to action, okay? 7 of Swords, something was done in the dark. 10 of Swords in reverse. I think you were learning about it, like you're finding out about it, or it's something that is being brought to the surface. And 7 of Wands, I feel like you're putting your foot down and you're fighting for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. Okay, the Hermit. This is something that has happened only throughout your Virgo season, which is now in the end of August, okay? So during your Virgo season, I feel like you really uncovered a truth maybe about yourself, but I feel like it has more to do with something that was told about you or something that you were a part of but were unaware of. Okay, let's see what the 7 of Swords energy is here for. Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody told a lie, or you were a part of a lie and you were just now finding out about it. Definitely a truth. It could have been with a Cancer. I'm leaning towards Pisces as well, but I feel like it's about a cheating scandal or someone not being honest about their feelings. Or yeah, 3 of Cups. It's definitely cheating. Okay. Someone could have also been married, because behind that we have the Hierophant. Okay. Definitely could have been dealing with the Pisces. I'm seeing that show up as well. All right. So I feel like you take matters into your own hands with the Magician card here. You definitely have putting your guard up. And, you're putting yourself first. You're actually looking at it from a position where you're like, I deserve better than that, and I will not be a part of it. The 7 of Wands, why is this showing up? The Fool. Yeah, the 7 of Wands, the way you stand up for yourself is by going a whole new direction and going towards something or someone new, okay? So far, it's a classic reading as transforming and transitioning into a new love situation or whatever this is, because you were betrayed, basically. So let's see who was involved in the beginning of your September. All right, could have been a Scorpio that I'm seeing here, or someone who they're really good at hiding things from you, But I'm seeing Scorpio here show up pretty strongly, okay? But what I notice is all of the cards that I feel like have to do with the person that did you dirty, all water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So this person is probably really, really good with emotions as far as portraying them to you or making you feel certain types of ways, and it just bypassed, what the reality of the situation was for you. All right, so let's start to dig deeper, okay? So what was the lie besides, cheating or whatever? What was the lie? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they weren't taking you serious. I feel like this was all just, one big front. They could have also lied about how much money they have or if they have children. Okay. Death. We have the Death card here. So they may have lied about ending a situation with the mother of their child. And they did not. That's what I'm seeing. What caused it to be found out during Virgo season? Because I feel like it specifically is in your Virgo season where you will find this out, okay? You may have already found it out at this point. You might have done your own research as well. 3 of Pentacles. Someone could have told you, I feel like a mutual person that knows both of you told you the truth. Or it could have been that you found out or you went to their house and you noticed something was off. So something domestic, whether it's your friends or a social group or literally their domestic living situation, told you the truth. You figured it out. I feel like you did something different. So for example, if you usually text them and say, hey, I'm coming over, this time you didn't. You just showed up. And so then it showed you via, you know, literally seeing something in the flesh of what was wrong or what wasn't right. Someone could have called you and been like, hey, so-and-so is over here doing something, you know, whatever it is. It seems like you found out yourself. Ooh, all right. So what you don't know about the situation is that you actually are getting the better end of this situation. You have a success card. So yes, it was something that was not cool. It was not something you wanted to know, but I feel like you dodged a bullet. You're leaving the situation with a better hand than you came in with, okay? So you're at a better position. This will be something that is actually good for you. And we also have the Daughter of Earth. So you may actually get some rewards from this, physically speaking, like materials or money. Hopefully this isn't a situation where someone wants to blackmail you, but I feel like you are actually coming out on top. But there is a lot of earth energy here, so it could be actual money. If you were married to this person or something, maybe the divorce will end successfully for you, but I feel like this is more of a you were the side person and you found out. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the middle of your September. So the middle of your September is the 11th through the 20th. Judgment. Okay, so this may be the day where you are literally confronting this person that did you wrong, or you're having to make a decision for whatever reason. I feel like it's more of a confrontation. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So I feel like this is something that you either planned for or you feel like this is what you need in order to get what you deserve from this, like a settlement or just, what is it? Dignity from the whole situation. So I feel like for some of you it's to clear your name, honestly. With the Eight of Wands, I feel like it's going to be out of the blue. It's something that you don't think too long about it, just simply because you don't want to talk yourself out of it. You could shoot this person a text, or you could literally show up physically, okay? Maybe a phone call. I definitely feel like it's a conversation piece, though. I feel like for some of you, you're telling the other person the truth so that they don't think that you did this knowingly. Five of Wands. There is some pushback with this. So whatever you're trying to do, someone doesn't want you to do this. Obviously, it could be the person that was lying to you. Yeah, it's like they don't want you to mess up their love life or their relationship. They're like, okay, what can we do to fix this? Like, why do you, like, don't mess this up for me. You're like, but you messed this up for me. It's probably a marriage because the Hierophant is here. I see the Empress here. So someone's wife. I feel like they don't want you to tell their wife or husband, depending on, you know, who you're dealing with. They're fighting for you not to be able to do this. And I kind of feel like you're trying to see what you can get out of it now. You're like, okay. But some of you are really sticking to what you feel and you're trying to tell this other person. What is the Eight of Wands here for? Yeah. Okay, so it's like you want to, since everything has ended for you, you want to end them, or you want to be honest and, you know, let them know what really was going on. You feel like, well, I wish someone would have told me. I wish I wouldn't have to find out or whatever. So you're like, well, maybe I should tell them. Okay. I think you're being very vindictive, but I feel like it's warranted in this situation. What's the plan? What's the overall plan for this? Or maybe you feel like this person is also being played too. So you want to tell them so they have a chance to know. Six of Swords is here in the Chariot. So your plan is to literally go over there and tell whoever they're with or whoever you caught them with. That's what I'm seeing. You're like, no, let me tell you face to face. Okay. You're definitely not afraid to do this. Not at all. Okay. Okay. Why don't they want you to tell anything? Ace of Wands. It ruins whatever that they have with this other person, but I feel like it's just passion. Like they don't want to lose whatever they have with this person. Six of Wands. I feel like this person that you were dealing with, they are someone of high status, or their marriage is something that's well known. And they feel like if you ruin this, maybe if their person that they're with is a person of high status, you'll ruin their success. You'll ruin their reputation. So they don't want you to do this. Two of Swords. It's conflicting for you. You wanting to go confront this person or tell the truth. I do feel like it's very conflicting for you. Like, you don't know if you should or you shouldn't do this. And you keep going back and forth in your mind. And I think you just decide to go for it just because you're tired of thinking, should I do this or should I not? Okay. So the person that you were dealing with, despair. So they don't want you to come out about this. I think that they got wrapped up in the moment and they thought that they could play you, and they're seeing that this could turn out really, really bad for them. So it looks like you have a little bit more sting on them than they do on you. They are very worried about this situation. They don't want this to come out. I feel like they're begging you or asking you, please don't say anything. Grief, yeah. They feel really sad about what they've done, but they also, I feel like they're just sad that they got caught. They're sad that they got caught. The Hierophant. They're showing up as someone who is a family person, and they generally just don't want you to ruin their family. And now they're trying to be peaceful and you know, make peace, and you're like, no, that was over when you ruined my peace. So I feel like you have a very distinct goal to go after them in a way that ruins their peace, because you feel like they did that to you and you feel like fair is fair. And it just looks like they're in a position where they're really, really trying to be nice. I don't know if they actually mean it, I'm going to be honest, but I do feel like they're very, very scared and worried of the power that you have now. So if that means anything to you, then, you know, it's up to you. Now let's go ahead and see who this person is. What signs is Aries dealing with in the middle of September? We have an Aquarius. So yeah, they could just be someone who's really good at saying something, but they really don't mean it, okay? So be careful. I feel like they have a poker face. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the end of your September. The Moon. So secrets coming out, okay? This is the Dark Knight. Three of Swords. So it looks like you did end up telling whoever the third party was so that they know. I don't think that they're broken up. I think they're still together because they have a family, okay? But I also feel like you are able to move on. Yeah, you did what you did, and now you feel very powerful. You feel like I did what I did, and I didn't go out, or like at least I gave that person the knowledge to know if they still wanted to be with them. I don't think it worked. I think they're still with that person, but you have moved on and you feel better about the situation, and you feel like everything was fair. You didn't just lay down and take whatever they were trying to give you, whatever bullshit that is. And you feel really good about it. Like, you feel like you received all of the things that you needed to get from this. Like, you feel really, really good about it. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. So it's in reverse. So you didn't get money from this, but I feel like you got your dignity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't just allow the person that did you dirty to just tell whatever they wanted to. You made sure, like, no, let me tell you how this went down, okay? I think you had to be vulnerable to get to this position, but I also feel like it's something that you felt was needed. Because you spent a lot of time, you invested a lot, you thought that you were in something really good, and it really wasn't. And you had to like redo your whole life based around this. So I think you felt like it's at least my right to be able to divulge how I feel and what happened and put the truth out there, because this person was not going to do so. Okay, so let's see what's hidden about this situation here. So what are you moving on towards? Now that you've taken action, now that you feel proud, now that you feel sure of yourself and confident. Oh, Six of Cups. Okay, so you may be going towards something that makes you feel nostalgic. You may be going towards a person from your past. But I just feel like there's a lot of good memories attached to whatever this is. Going back towards the time that you feel comfortable and loved, okay? Yeah, you moved away from all of that third-party bullshit. Like, you moved away from it, and you feel damn good doing so. Five of Swords. So I think the gift that you got from all of this is learning that it isn't always a material presence or a gift that you receive, but it's more so of the knowledge that you receive from something, and the knowledge of knowing that you didn't just sit back and allow things to happen without having any inertia coming from you. Like, you actually did something to change it up. You didn't just allow it to go the way the other person wanted it to. So it's like you found your power, being that you are an Aries, it's fire, you know? So I think you kind of figured out how to use your fire in a cardinal way. Meaning using your own feelings and visions and all of that good stuff to change up how you see things, to make it match your vision. And so it feels like it's a powerful thing. Yeah, like you definitely changed how you go about things on a day-to-day basis. Let's see how you're looking and how this other person is looking. How are you showing up? So we have abundance for you. So you look like you're very stable now. I think you're having a lot of fun. I think you're emotionally balanced. And I feel like you're able to communicate without being bitter or feeling scorned or any of that, because you took your own justice into your own hands. And this other person is showing up as the Lovers. This is interesting because I usually don't think anything bad about this. But I feel like they're still in their relationship or whatever. But I feel like they're miserable. And they're going to grow old with this person only because I feel like this person's going to keep doing the same thing. Like, obviously, if they were cheating, it was a reason why. But they stayed in it, so they didn't really resolve anything within themselves, whereas you did. So you took this Virgo season and really used it to understand on a detailed level of what you contribute to situations, even if you didn't ask for them. Like, what are you contributing? And I think you realized I can add certain substances to situations and make them better for me, even if the external part of it isn't how I wanted it. It still helps me internally. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Now let's see who's a part of your end of September. Who's involved at the end of September for you? So I'm not really seeing any Pisces energy besides the part that they could have been a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But what I really feel like this Pisces energy is, it has something to do with your chart. So look and see where Pisces is, and it may have some, maybe it's your 7th house or something, because I feel like it has a lot to do with like love, relationships, inner confidence. Okay. It could be your rising sign or maybe your 9th house. It's something like that. Let me know down below what house Pisces is for you in your chart. So who's involved at the end of September with Aries? The High Priestess, you, understanding of yourself. You may be a Pisces moon. Understanding of yourself and understanding how your emotional responses dictate how the outcomes end up for you as an Aries. Because as Aries, you know, you're not watery, but all that watery energy, I feel like, dictates you. So maybe you have like a moon in Pisces or something like that. Okay, so this is beautiful. I actually love how this turned out. Let's go ahead and see what the oracle message is for you throughout your September. For Aries. Okay, positive movement forward. So making the correct changes, no matter how much they hurt or no matter how much you feel like you're losing, learning to let go of things and move forward. A lot of watery energy here. The number 8 is here. I feel like that's about abundance for you. Abundance and knowledge. And Pisces is about knowledge as well. And it's a water sign. Water is the knowledge of the internal self. So I really do feel like there's a lot of connections with Pisces here. You may be a Pisces moon, like I was saying. But just in regards to all of it, I just want you to understand, like, this is a positive movement internally. Okay, so even if it doesn't feel right or look right on the outside, what you learned from this experience is going to have so much of an effect later, especially with all of the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles here, the positive movement forward, abundance card here, 3 of Wands here, the High Priestess. There's so much that you're going to receive later, I feel, from this specific situation. You won't be involved in bullshit like this anymore. You'll find someone that you actually need to be around because you know the red flags now. Basically, you've earned your good karma with this by ending this the way that you did, okay, and choosing yourself. So yeah, this is a really, really good reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you this month, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Aries.